Welcome to Face to Face, and today we are speaking with Jesica. We're going to talk about the new school, the student organization, Somos Ola. Welcome, Jesica. How are you doing?
I'm doing great after class, but great.
Okay, so you run.
Yeah. Every time I'm in the university. But
okay, good. So yeah, we met many times over there with different events that you organize. Mm-hmm. So what is Somos Ola?
We are a student-led organization from the new school, the International Affairs program, the master program. So we are trying to organize many events to define the Latin American principles within the community, the Latin community here in New York.
Yeah.
We think that is the space we can do it and where we can do it. So we are trying to engage more people into that. Mm-hmm.
So I personally went to one event the first time was about the Argentinian Milagro Sala, who has been jailed for over a year now, with a very and then after that, he was on the peace process of Colombia.
Yeah.
He was both events were very different, but both events were very, very dynamic and very interesting.
Yeah, and after that, we had another event on the Trump concerns and the Trump influences of Latin America.
With Mexico.
Yeah, so that was an interesting one also. There were scholars from New York and from Latin America, and I don't know, we are trying to do our best. Now we are having another one about Chile, and after that you're participating in it. And after that we are having one of the Mexico's students, and that one we want to do more not an academic participation, but more like student organizations and social movements that are involved in these issues of democratic Latin America.
Because that was really what was very interesting some professors were there, but it was a lot of students, and the students were very engaged, knowing, and it was very diverse. It was people from Asia, it was people from Middle East.
Yeah.
So that was this is unusual because I go to a lot of South American discussion, and if we're talking about Colombia, it's always Colombians, and then if we talk about Milagro Sala, and then it's Argentinians, and then if we talk, it's very divided. Where there it was a very large spectrum of people from different places of the world, and I think it was a very interesting discussion. So I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I think that is not because of me or the organization, but I think the new school gives here in New York the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's a university that you have a lot of people from all over the world, and the interest in the social movements are in there, and they want to do the difference, and they have a lot of programs that are combining Africa, in Latin America, not in the mainstream places, but if you do an internship or you go to another part of the world, usually they encourage to go to the cities where you can see another part of what you can see in Europe, for example.
And so how does it come? It's a new organization, or it's
no? It's come in the university for I think 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
And I mean, we are rotating. I came here 5 months ago.
Okay.
So I was in charge of this. I don't know how. But after that, another student came and they took leadership of
and
it.
so what do you study in the new school?
I'm doing a Master of Arts in International Affairs.
Okay.
My concentration is media and culture.
Yeah.
Back in Buenos Aires, where I'm from, I was studying a Master in History.
Okay.
And my undergraduate is International Affairs also.
Okay.
So
right now you are very busy because
yeah, right now I'm very busy. I'm leaving for Rio in the next month to do a documentary about the impacts on the Olympics in the favelas. Because I'm working back in Buenos Aires in the organizing committee of the Youth Olympic Games that we are having in 2018. So we want to do like a comparison between the two of them.
Uh-huh. And how just very short, how the situation in Brazil goes?
What we want to do is we are working with Peter Lucas in this, that is one of the professors at the new school, and we are trying to express all the voices that were involved in the Olympics. Mm-hmm. Because usually in a documentary you see like the voice from the IOC or the voice from the social movement, mm-hmm. or the ones in the favelas, and we want like to do like to try to combine every of those voices to mm-hmm. have a real impact about what was it.
Yeah.
It was not easy. I mean, Brazil just went into a difficult moment, you know it, mm-hmm. With the impeachment of Dilma, and the Olympics were in the middle, and the World Cup, and a lot of things happened. For me, the Olympics didn't have so many demonstrations as the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because the World Cup, you have also taken into account the FIFA gate and those kind of things. But these mega events that are happening in Latin America, we have to pay attention to them, because they are also an opportunity to develop certain parts of the cities, mm-hmm. and to bring
attention to issues.
To issues that were not in the agenda. So it's an opportunity.
I think it put light to the situation in Brazil of a large community of people who are living still in favelas, with very complicated situation. So, but now how it was organized was like.
Well, it's a combination of many things that are involved, but I mean, it's a little bit the IOC, mm-hmm. how it works, mm-hmm. but it was also part of how the National Olympic Committee from Brazil
organize it. I agree. So you are here for a month. You're leaving for Brazil, and then it's over. I mean, what?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I want to go back to Buenos Aires to keep working in the organization, the Youth Olympic Games.
Okay.
Because the job that they are doing is really great. They are trying to do things right.
So this is the Olympics for the youth.
Yeah, it's about children between 14 and 18.
And it already exists, or
the first edition was in Singapore in 2010.
Okay.
After that, we had the Winter Games in Sochi. Then in Innsbruck. Then we have in 2014 in Nanjing.
Okay.
In China, and we are having the 2018 in Buenos Aires.
And it comes from the Olympic committees.
Yeah.
Or? So it's
like from the IOC.
It's from the IOC.
Yeah, but it's totally different. You have a culture program that is very a culture and education program that points to the children to embrace certain values that are the Olympic values.
And it covers every country who are already on the Olympic, or do you have new countries? Or
no, it's
not
the same countries.
It's the same countries.
The same countries, the same sports. There are fewer athletes participating, and they have to stay for the whole period of the Olympics. They can't go early. Yeah.
If they lose, they cannot go back.
Because they lose the experience that the education program that they want to transmit.
So on the same time, it's going to educate, they're going to do workshops.
That's the main idea of the Youth Olympic Games, to try to educate, to respect not only to others, but to yourself, to your body. It's a nice. It's totally different than the big Olympics.
Very
It's
interesting.
crazy,
Yeah,
but
it's great. It's very
yeah.
interesting. Very interesting. Wow, well, we have a scoop. Well, that's great. Okay, anything you want to plug, to tell, to...
No, I mean, you are all invited to come to the new school. We are having mini events. And
Uh-huh.
we have the Facebook page
Okay.
and the main new school website.
Uh-huh.
And there you can find all our events. And we are encouraging discussing Latin American issues here in New York.
Great, fantastic. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. Okay, so that was the show for today. And please keep watching your news on presenza.com. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.